how are you engaging in society in an impactful way at Bethel San Francisco?
We do have when we first arrived, it was called our housing ministry, but we have since upgraded the term more so to our business development ministry, because we are in the process and have made the attempt to diversify our portfolio. In that, we're grateful. We have a part of our ministry, a business development manager, whose name is Brother Bobby Sisk, who I do not mind saying all the time. He's the secret to the sauce. But for just to give a history or background to Bethel AME Church, back in the 1950s, 1960s, there was 11 acres of land that the church had acquired. And in that particular time, the pastor's name was Reverend Augustus Hall, who wanted to provide and teach housing and home ownership, not only to the church, but also to the community. So they developed what was called a co-op that is entitled Freedom West, 4 square blocks, over 300, I believe it's 382 housing units that would then give the step up, if you will, leading into home ownership through, in this particular case, through a co-op. And I believe the initial idea was it would help persons along in their journey to full home ownership. Even within a co-op, it is still home ownership and development among the community. But it was that particular process in the 1950s, 1960s. And then it was under the leadership of J. Edgar Boyd while he was there. And there were other pastors along the way. We have what's called Fellowship Manor, which is our senior affordable housing apartments for seniors there in San Francisco. We also have other housing units. There is Willie B. Kennedy, Rosa Parks, Laurel Gardens, and Prince Hall. Those that I just named are collaborative partnerships with either civic, local, and private partnerships. And then we also have what's called our Thomas Paine housing development, where that's solely owned by the church to be able to provide affordable housing in a market where housing can be very expensive. We've been blessed that we've also added to our portfolio. We have market rate housing, which diversifies the portfolio of Bethel Church. And we also have what's called the Anvil House, which is our transitional home, helping men to build back better within their lives. Everybody's had a mistake. Everybody has messed up. And helping men to be able to come back into society, being role models and contributors within the society. I just listed those particular projects that we're working on and that we have right now. And then also going full circle, coming back to Freedom West that was started under Reverend Hall. We're now currently in a development for what's called Freedom West 2.0. And Freedom West 2.0 is the partnership that we have as a church. We're the co-developers as a church to take Freedom West to the next level, 2.0, still keeping the cooperative partnership, as well as developing a long-term sustainable financial plan of development with market rate housing, commercial development that not only secures the future for Freedom West as it is, but it also helps to develop the community and to develop the surrounding area that then helps take us to a brighter future in moving for here and going beyond.
That's just the housing.
I know. Wait a minute. I was going to say, we want to be like you when we grow up.
Three things that you shared really excited me. The first thing you shared was collaboration and partnership, that there's no way that the church is doing this by itself.
Correct.
The next thing that you shared that really excited me was portfolio. You said that about 5 or 6 times. And I think when it comes to many of our, whether it's faith-based organizations, nonprofit organizations, it can seem intimidating, but I think Bethel offers a model of what it looks like and when it's done well. And then what you also said was this was a vision, a seed that was planted back in the 1950s and 60s, that the congregation you serve today and your ability to do ministry was a seed that in 1950s, many churches may not have been, many pastors, many leaders may not have been thinking about what does home ownership look like for our communities. And so that vision,
Yes.
that vision from 70 years ago is bearing fruit today.